See reflections on the water, more than darkness in the depths. See him surface and ever a shadow. On the wind I feel his breath. Golden eye, I found his weakness. Golden eye, he'll do what I please. Golden eye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. You'll never know how I watched you from the shadows as a child. You'll never know how it feels. The tears. See him move through smoke and mirrors. Feel his presence in the crowd. Other girls, they gather around him. If I had him, I wouldn't let him out. Golden eye, not lace or leather. Golden chain, take him to the spine. Golden eye, I'll show him forever. It'll take forever to see what I've got. You'll never know how I watched you from the shadows as a child. You'll never know how it feels. The tears. Welcome to Brooklyn Café TV show with your favorite Bond girl and Vegas headliner, Kendra Erica. Yes, that is me. I talk in third person. Who doesn't? You must entertain yourself as we are doing for you this very afternoon here at the Brooklyn Café TV show in sunny Boca Raton, Florida. These are my stomping grounds. From Billboard Dance Club to the Bond Club. 007 is here, is where I'm here to stay. And the Brooklyn Café and La Mesa Cafe, we welcome you to have your lunch, your coffee, and also, why not, shake it and not stir it. Golden eye, I found his weakness. Golden eye, he'll do what I please. Golden eye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. Golden eye, not lace or leather. Golden chains, take him to the spine. Golden eye, I'll show him forever. It'll take forever to see what I've got.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Café is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Café and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Café. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome on remote here on this side.
Happy Good Friday to you.
Happy Good Friday, as they
On the way over. Is it proper to say Happy Good Friday?
You know,
and
my son called me.
And the etiquette-wise, I don't know. So I'm now blessings on this Good Friday.
And my son called me. Gio says to me, happy holiday. And I said, happy holiday. The only place I know that my Savior was crucified and I'm celebrating. I don't understand that. I hope that when I leave to the other place, that they'll have a party in my name too, because he's no longer here. I don't get it.
I don't know. You hear it?
I hear something.
You hear the music, so we're going to ask them to lower the music a little bit, too.
The background that you have, the set that you see, is all Gato's idea. We have Dana Sardana here with us as well. MC of...
Caps off for a cause.
I'm gonna put a chain there.
We got a lot of exciting things. Kendra, Erica, this has been the first time, Kendra, I don't know in how many years that you sang live on the set.
I know. Yeah.
When he said she's singing, I said, "Are you sure you spoke to her?" Because sometimes, we get a Freddieism,
Wow.
A Freddieism?
a Freddieism, and it's
Where's Freddie's line?
not always 100% accurate.
Well, I came on today to give a Bondism, okay?
I actually asked her to come on so we can try something new. And of course, we had to go to Plan B. Because Plan A did not work. Because he forgot to bring my computer. He brought a studio computer that did not carry the music.
Okay.
So we had to carry it a different way. But it worked. And she sounded fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you sound
Thank
fantastic.
you. Thank you so much.
She's in for the holidays, which is so super great.
Yes.
And she's singing live, and you've got some big plans on Monday.
Yes,
I know.
we are actually going to start filming the murder mystery sitcom satire feature. I was told and informed that it's a feature because it's going to be passed.
Maybe Dana wants to be a detective.
Dana's already in it. You want to be a detective? Detective Dana?
I thought we were doing abductions. I want to be the Damian leader.
Oh, we can put that in the script. But Kendra is going to be interviewed as a suspect to the murder mystery.
Does this face say suspect to you?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Why are you taking...
We're just checking. Take me to your leader, as they say.
Does it say suspect to you?
I think we found the murderer.
She's scary.
But wow, people are listening in La Mesa, and they're trying not to cross into this side of the room, so they're standing at the intro, and they're leaning in. They're leaning in to listen to Kendra sing. That was amazing. Last time we saw you, you were getting ready
Yes.
to have your big show.
Yes.
How did it go?
It went fantastically, yes. So, it was at the Space in Vegas on February 15th, and so many wonderful people came out to see it, support it, and just enjoy it. And now I'm getting ready to do the next one, May 9th, in Vegas at the Composer's Room. So that's going to be the next one to come. And there are some other things that are bubbling, just like a nice glass of fine champagne, like in every Bond movie.
Same album you said, but there may be
Same.
album 2 coming out?
I cannot confirm nor
Maybe.
deny
Maybe
whether there
more?
might be a volume 2.
Maybe more?
Maybe more. I mean,
Maybe
well,
more.
there are 25 Bond films, and I only covered 9 of the songs in the first volume, so I have some territory to cover. Yeah.
Are you loving this new genre? Because
Yes.
we followed you for so many years. You've known Kendra for even longer than I've known you. You've seen her career evolve. That's what I'm asking you.
It's a whole different everything.
Right?
Everything is different about this one.
Yeah, I'm really I'm thriving in this vehicle. I'm liking driving this Aston Martin or this Jaguar.
The sexiness, you're just stepping into your maturity, the next stage of life. The video you did in the hotel room.
That was
Brilliant.
awesome.
Brilliant.
That was
That was awesome.
Dana doesn't hold back.
She's so sexy and slicky, and I'm like,
Yeah, we like me like that.
Yeah. Which is incredible. It's so simple, but yet so powerful.
Yeah, well, especially, I wanted to keep it very simple, and also with me in that black jumpsuit and everything. A lot of the Bond openings include silhouettes, and so I wanted to play off of that and pay homage to that as much as possible.
And with your legs. I'm watching you walk around here. I'm like, wow, your legs are just
It's never ending.
never ending.
They just keep going.
Well,
I think
I
they're still
mean,
coming in.
I just did a Tina Turner song, and a white Tina Turner could be my new,
New calling?
signature.
Wow.
Absolutely spectacular. What's next? So you've got the next one, May 9th.
May 9th,
And in
yes.
between now and then and going forward, where you
And
at?
I have an original song coming out May 22nd. It's called Catch Me. And it's an upbeat dance song, but it converges with the new Bond song, the new Bond sound that I'm doing. So it's upbeat, yet it has some of those very thrilling Bond elements to it. And that's coming out May 22nd.
All recorded, already done?
Already recorded.
Who are you working with?
Well, on this particular one, I worked with Damon Sharp, who I did all of my Billboard charting hits with, including Self-Control, which went to #1. So Damon and I teamed up on this one, and he was very excited to work on something like this. So, and I'm thrilled to be releasing it soon.
She must be in love. She's beaming.
Are you in love?
I'm in love with the career right now.
Yeah, stay like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Right? She's
Yes.
just incredible. You're just
Don't jinx it.
glowing.
Don't
You're
jinx it.
loving everything that you're doing. And she's just doing this as a solo artist and growing and growing and
I
growing.
still see her in movies. This is why I want to
course.
do this, because it's funny, you know, when you least expect it and you do something and nobody expects you to do it, and the next thing you know, it's like when he wrote Rocky, right? The first Rocky, he went to his garage and wrote this dumb movie in like 2 hours or whatever it was.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And then it turned into unbelievable. It changed his whole life. Forget about a career.
He was penniless.
And he was. He had to sell his dog to eat, and he bought him back. But I'm just saying, he did.
I'm watching Dana's face and waiting for the next part of the story. He had to tell his dog to eat. And then it was, okay, but he got him back.
I have to say that because he gets angry. He gets angry when people tell that story and you
Yeah,
don't
no,
tell
I
the
know the
ending.
story.
Yeah,
I know the story.
but it's true. But I'm just saying, I see her in movies. Just too much talent there.
She's spectacular.
And you're like fine wine. The older you get, the better you get. The sound is impeccable. The
Oh.
moves are moving.
Thank you.
I mean, I remember when she first started. I said, "Wow, this chick is gonna be a superstar." I said,
thank
and I
you.
still hold you to. We're gonna have a cup of coffee. When you get that Grammy, I'm gonna hold it up in the back and say, "Yo, you did it." 'Cause it's gonna
Well,
happen.
speaking of Grammys, I do have one piece of news that I wanted to bring on set today. Is that Dance in the Fire took home a European International Music Award for
Wow.
Best Dance Electronic Music Video.
Well, there you have it.
And then
Congratulations.
Licensed to Thrill also won a European International Music Award for Best Adult Contemporary Jazz Album.
Wow.
So
You just gave me like the chills. That's incredible.
Yeah.
We gotta have a
so,
celebration. We gotta do something in the studio and just celebrate those achievements.
That's amazing. What does that feel like?
well, what I think about the whole European music market is, especially in Europe and other parts of the world, they place a lot of deference and respect on quality and talent, and in order to be promoted or in order to be put on a pedestal internationally, you need to bring something to the table, and that's just a testament to what I've been working towards and what I have been bringing in so far in my career is that quality and placing that value on bringing the best to the table.
That's incredible. Is it a separate set of awards? You apply, they find it. What's the whole process like?
There was a submission process,
Wow.
and because you need to put yourself out there if you want people to be seen and be heard. And I submitted to it, and they listened and they said, "Okay, you got it."
That's incredible. That's spectacular.
Or
It
as
is.
they say in Europe, c'est la vie.
Do you have a commercial talking about this?
Well, I do have my social media, so I posted about it.
Can we make one?
a commercial? Absolutely. Let's
Maybe
do
you
it.
can send us the details, the
Are you-
deets, as they say, on the award. And
Are you gonna be in town May 12th?
May 12th. I don't.
No, our
I
event's May
don't know
9th.
because the next show is May 9th in Vegas, so I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure.
All right, because there's an award or something some people wanted to give you on May 12th.
Okay.
So
Well,
you let me know if you're available. Don't look at me that way. I'm looking at you. You're gonna be handing it out.
But if we can take a video or a partial video of the album, or you singing one of the songs, or a couple put it together and
Yeah.
and make this great announcement, I think that would be fantastic. We've got
It
this
is.
whole new crew that they would love to put that together.
oh yeah, like a nice little sizzle.
Right?
Yeah, that'll be nice. Ooh, sizzle. Some
Wouldn't that be great?
some
I agree,
things on the
100%.
griddle.
I agree. I think, and maybe we can do something video-wise to present something to her on May 12th, so you can sort of do the honors. Maybe Boca's Best. Why not?
Oh,
Why not? Or
What a
do it
treat
on,
to have you sing with us.
the pressure.
Incredible.
I mean, if you're in Vegas, we'll do a video and thing, play it so people can see it. I think it'll be kind of cool.
That'd be
Amazing.
great.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
When we come back, we're going to talk to Dana Sardano. Do we have more music from Kendra?
I don't know. Do you have rolls?
No?
No?
Okay.
I could send you some.
All right, when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to talk to Dana. Some more to come. We'll be right back.
Looking for a special treat this Valentine's Day? Come join the pack at Sinful Crepes for hot love. Sweet or savory, every dish tells its own delicious story. Indulge in our signature gourmet crepes, handcrafted to perfection. Sinful Crepes. We're open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit us at 1050 East Gateway Boulevard 103, Boynton Beach, Florida.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
Welcome to La Mesa Café Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy light bites, a drink, entertainment, networking. Ticket donations, $36. Sponsorship opportunities available. May 12th, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 6450 North Federal Highway, Boca Raton, Florida, 33487.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Come join us tomorrow, February 26, 2026, at Tiki Coffee and Desserts for coffee, desserts, and good company. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Café show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. UBU, NTU, fishgallery.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On April 3, 1860, the Pony Express officially began operations, providing fast mail delivery between St. Joseph and Sacramento. The system relied on relay teams of riders and horses who could cover hundreds of miles in just a few days, dramatically reducing communication time across the vast American frontier. On April 3, 1882, notorious American outlaw Jesse James was shot in the back of the head and killed by fellow gang member Robert Ford at his home in St. Joseph. James had become infamous for bank and train robberies throughout the Midwest following the Civil War, often romanticized in folk tales and newspapers. His death marked the violent end of one of America's most legendary outlaws and highlighted the betrayal and lawlessness that characterized the era of the Wild West. On April 3, 1913, British suffragette Emmeline Pankhurst was sentenced to 3 years in prison for incitement related to placing an explosive device in a building at Walton. Pankhurst was a leading figure in the women's suffrage movement, advocating vigorously for women's right to vote through both peaceful protest and militant action. Her imprisonment drew widespread attention to the suffrage cause, galvanizing public support and increasing pressure on the British government to grant women the vote. On April 3, 1948, Harry S. Truman signed the Marshall Plan into law to help rebuild European economies devastated by World War II. Proposed by George C. Marshall the previous year, the plan provided financial aid, resources, and technical assistance to restore infrastructure, industries, and agriculture in war-torn nations. On April 3, 1960, Elvis Presley recorded 3 iconic songs, It's Now or Never, Fever, and Are You Lonesome Tonight at RCA Studios. These sessions marked a major comeback for Presley following his 2-year military service in the U.S. Army. The recordings became some of his most memorable hits, blending pop and rock with emotional balladry, and helped solidify his enduring status as a leading figure in 20th-century popular music.
All right, we're back.
You know, I'm really, really proud of our new crew. And we have a partial new crew, partial OGs, partial in between. And sometimes I step back and I say, how did my life become this? And it's so much bigger than me or you or the two of us.
Well, you'd speak for yourself. I didn't say it was bigger than me.
It's not bigger than you?
No.
How it even evolves, and they teach, and they do, and they smile, and we've got a whole new crew out on the road, and one of them said, I want to go meet and look for clients.
And they're on their way.
And I went, wow. Because I would have never thought to send her. And she says, I want to go. Because a few weeks ago, she didn't even want to speak.
Yes, and now
right?
she's talking.
And now she's, I want to go.
She actually speaks. We thought she was mom.
Again, so prophetic on your end. But it's just amazing to look around and see what they're doing. And they're working, and they're creating, and they're collaborating. That's all about AMP Media Futures Foundation. And that is the powerhouse of interns that bring you all of the content, all of the socials, all of the editing, even the magazine. Everything that you see that comes out of our studio is through the AMP Media Futures Foundation, and we're having our next fundraiser. It's on Tuesday, May 12th. And Dana Sardano is the host of this event. And I've got super exciting news that Stumble Steady is going to be performing. I don't know if you know Kara Harpist from 2nd Street Bagels. So she has a band called Stumble Steady. And they were so incredibly thrilled to support us. 2nd Street's always been a huge support of our fundraisers. Yes. The ones we have at the studio, they always donate food, and they're always incredibly nice. And she says, we would love to not only support the foundation, but to be able to perform at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Like, she understands the vision of bringing community and homegrown back to our community, and why what Mike's offering is so amazing, and why having Kendra and people that really support what we do, and Boca, is amazing.
So now you got John Justice Parker. You got the kids. What is the name of the kids?
Creeper Jr.
The Creepers. Juniors. And now you have the Stumblers?
Stumble Steady.
So we got Stumblers, Creepers, and Jeepers. Waiting for you to be the MC.
I'm
super excited. You know that.
And there's going to be more magic. As you go along, more people want to get involved, and it's kind of cool. I may have a shock for you, a surprise, but I'm going to wait.
Okay, little by little, the pieces are falling into place. The crew is spectacular, and you guys are here. So tell us, what do you have planned for that night?
No, we're not going to go here.
Oh, we're not going there yet.
No.
Where are we going?
We're going to hold her because she's the anchor.
We're going to
gonna
Maya, New York?
You know, you did you said something very interesting. You see the circles on Dana's paintings. We had this conversation. You know, when you make a circle, you think a circle's a circle, right? But when you meet people like Kendra and Dana and the kids, a circle is not always a circle. Sometimes you have to formulate a new circle and keep going and keep going and keep growing. So I got a surprise guest from New York City, somebody that I met that she wanted to be, not on this show, she wanted to be on that show. She wanted to be on the Lights in the Night show because it talks about alien life and all the things that you see that's going on around us that you can't deny no more. So do we have Maya on the scope? We have her? All right, let's bring her over. Maya, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Very well.
Hi, Tina.
It's funny because I'm doing the introduction of how we met, and it had to do with your poetry and alien life and all the things. And I wanted to introduce you to this because you're going to be on that show this afternoon. And
Yes.
Dana is one of the hosts, and she doesn't know any of this because I'm surprising everybody in the panel, and Max is a host also. They don't know anything. I think I did tell Max. There's going to be questions. There's going to be you. There's some other visitors that are coming into the studio. And
Visitors?
Yeah, those visitors. And Maya's from New York City, and she's going to be a correspondent and things that are going on there. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. And Kendra's voice, wow, I was blown away.
Yeah, she can sing a little
Beautiful.
bit. She can sing a little.
Oh, wow.
You're big in the spirituality space. I'm watching you on socials talking about the universal signs, and I'm waiting for more. I'm scrolling for more. So tell us more about you. I'm like, what sign?
Yeah.
She's on a plane with her dog, and what's the sign?
I mean, if something weird happens here, it's probably just one of my animals walking by.
For animals. Tell what do you like? Why the universe? Why spirituality? Why space?
I mean, for me, it's always been a question of why are we here? Who are we? What's our purpose here? It can be very annoying being in my head because that's always front and center. And I'm the type that I've had things happen to me from the time I was little that I didn't know it wasn't normal when I was younger. And then I went through a phase that I would talk to people about it and they would call me crazy, call me weird, make fun of me. And now when I talk about it, well, people will come to me and ask me about it. Now it's acceptable. Now it's not taboo anymore.
Like what when you were little? I know Dana's like, what? Tell me more.
I mean, I remember that I used to sneak out of my bedroom and go up on the roof because I felt safer there.
Wow.
For some reason. Yeah, as I got older, I learned how to deal with it, how to protect myself. But yeah, I've seen things, I've heard things.
She got on the roof like
I've had
she got on the roof.
experiences after.
She got on the roof because she said "E.T. phone home." I used to go on the
Right,
roof too.
exactly.
Because in Puerto Rico, I can see all the way to Jupiter because there's no lights. So you can see every star, every planet, everything up there. And
Right.
some of the things that were going on up there to today, I still have no explanation.
Right.
So you're not alone.
Right. Although it gives me a sense of peace because the insanity of humanity, I feel like if anything really does go down, perhaps we have some protection from higher intelligent beings. Because I mean, I always laugh at them like, they're probably like, make peace. And we heard, defund the police. Or
It's true. It's true.
Isn't it funny? There's so many people, and when you're young, you have these feelings and the knowledge that you can do, but you don't want to tell anyone because this is your normal, and you're afraid if you tell them, they're going to think you're weird. But there's so many of us that have it. If we actually shared it, we'd all be weird together, and we wouldn't wait until we're this age to be like weird. Because I know Kendra definitely has stories.
I do have stories of just spiritual revelations for sure, and also just being just having God on my side, and also now getting closer, especially in the new stages of my career with Jesus, and it's been very helpful to also be in that vehicle as well, because when you have that vehicle, when you can place faith in something, it lightens the burden for you.
I feel like you're always, I don't even know if this is a word, teacher, omnipresent. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like Kendra is, it's got to be the word telling me you're omnipresent. You're always present in your space of where you should be and where you're going next, and you're focused. Like, when the horse has their side blinders on, like, you know where you want to go, and you keep the noise out, and a lot of noise, and you just keep going and following the path of where you know you're supposed to be in your heart.
Right. Well, it's funny that you said you're like a horse with blinders, because we are in the year of the fire horse. So.
And I think it's like your year.
It might be your year. But, the funny thing is, and I allude to what Max and Dana have been talking about on Lights of the Night, you have to correct yourself so that you can see beyond what's around you. And this can go true with politicians and everything else. I mean, I don't want to go in that direction. But I'm glad that Maya came on, because she's one of those people who has seen things, and she's one of those that she wants to speak out, and she wants to find people to have communication with.
Right.
Just like Max told me. I have these questions, but I'm afraid to ask because I don't want people to think I'm out there.
Who, you or Max?
Max. I'm always out there. But see, I don't care.
Well, it's really interesting. It's really interesting because I was having a conversation with one of my dear friends in California, and also with my parents last night. And I was telling them how a lot of world leaders use intuitives and card readers, and also like King Henry VIII. He didn't really believe in intuitives or anything like that, but he was very much enthralled with astrology. So if he had astrologists that would tell him, oh, don't go to war during this time period because it's like retrograde, or if you want to tell the King of France to, F off, don't tell him this day, but tell him that day, because it'll be a better outcome that day, because the sun and the moon or the stars are in a different planetary position. And then Queen Elizabeth, Henry VIII's daughter, who reigned for forever, she, because she was a woman leader, she couldn't really have that gregarious nature that a king would, and just barge through situations and commandeer them. She had to fight differently, so she used intuitives to get over on one or get over on somebody. So especially when the Spanish Armada was coming to England, and she had to defeat Philip of Spain, she deferred to intuitives to get inside, or just tell her what she couldn't see, or what his plans were, so that she could get
What are you,
get
freaking
over
history
on one.
major?
Dana's loving this.
Yeah. So
Holy smokes.
and a lot of world leaders, and I will.
Currently,
Currently,
is picking the day of our functions
I
based
will,
on the
and
calendar.
I will say, even President Trump uses a team of intuitives.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I have to
We were
change some of
told
them.
we were going to do a spring fundraiser, and they all said you have to wait till at least the middle of April. If you can wait till the beginning of May, it's going to be a much better outcome.
Yeah.
But because Cinco de Mayo is the beginning of May, we pushed it back a week. But that's why it's not this month. It's next month.
But the interesting aspect that you're not able to have this kind of information if you aren't aligned, which is, I think, what you and I have been talking about for months. You got to be in alignment, because it's not only about saying, it's about listening. She was smart. She was in a man's world at the time, and she had to be clever so she didn't get beheaded for saying things out of line. Right?
But I want to ask Maya, is it spirituality and beings of light, one more than the other, or everything?
I mean, I've had all different kinds of experiences. Like with friends of mine that I feel comfortable with, their deceased loved ones will give me messages, and in my mind, I'm like, am I making this up? In my head, is this real? But the things that come out of my mouth there's no way I could know it. Like, your brother says there's a rock and roll T-shirt, your bottom left drawer, and it's there. Like, how could I know that? It shocks me every time, but I've learned how to accept it. I've seen if I go into a bar and there's a ghost there, I know. I'll ask the bartender. They'll be like, "Yep, but she's harmless." But you have to know how to protect yourself too. Another time, I'll tell you the stories. I've been attacked before. Now I know how to protect myself. But even what you guys were talking about before, what Kendra was talking about, do you know Christopher Columbus, George Washington, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan? The list goes on and on. They all had UFO sightings and experiences that they've written about and talked about. And I mean, there's different worlds.
It's
Sorry,
interesting because Obama, they asked him, and he didn't deny it.
Mhm.
He just said,
Right.
I haven't seen it, but I'm not saying it's
Right.
not there. I mean, the politics behind, if I say I've seen it, people are going to think I'm crazy. But what's happening is, I think that the experience of now having that confidence, and you've touched on this so much,
Yeah.
Max has touched on this, the show talks about coming forward. So I wanted to bring her in as a fresh perspective, because Max and I were talking about, well, what do you do with the common person that has all this information? She sees things.
And so many of them have had experiences. You'll be surprised how many people will say, "Oh, I've had that." I don't understand how it's not the biggest topic. You have Marco Rubio talking about it.
It's
You
about to
have
be.
the videos. How is it not the biggest topic? But then again, people are concerned about paying their bills, their family.
No, you do yours.
And maybe it's just too big of a concept for a lot of people to grasp.
Go ahead, tell it.
I have to tell you,
Tell me.
I'm sitting here, I'm coming out of my seat. I'm trying so hard to just sit and listen, but I couldn't agree with you more. Like, so many of us from early childhood all of us have certain gifts and certain ways that we connect. Some of us can connect auditorily. Some of us connect visually through our dream state. I love your dog, by the way. Very super cute, long time. And what happens is somewhere between 3 and 5 years old, our imaginary friend, or I've seen videos of like the toddler talking to the infant and like, in the crib on like the nanny cam. And what happens is the adults don't take these kids seriously or dismiss it, call it an imaginary friend, and then they lose those gifts. But we all have the gifts. Or we may be a little bit older and still have a little hint of it, but we're embarrassed, we're ashamed, we don't want to share. And just to give you one piece, when my kids are about a year and a half apart from one another, and when they were like 8 and 9, my 9-year-old just out of the blue was like, yeah, because the white lady in the hallway and the peacock I saw in the bathroom. And I was like, what? And made her like dish and tell me everything. And then I immediately, because I've got my hands in this community, I immediately employed some of my friends. Okay, you're going to work with her to help her with her psychic stuff, and you're going to work with her to help her with protection, and to embrace it so she can embrace her gifts. But if I had fear of that, there's another kid now that would become squelched and wouldn't talk about it until she was 30 when the ghost was hanging out in her bedroom. So the fact that we have more opportunities, thank you, to have these conversations, to me is so mind-blowing and so heart-filling, I guess. And people are going to see that we're all the same, and we've all had something, and we all have certain abilities. And when we talk about it, we become comfortable with it, the world is going to change. And now what's going on with all the UFO stuff, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this at 2:30. All of the scientists disappearing and the stuff we're seeing in the sky, right?
Oh, yeah, that's weird, yeah.
Like reptilian stuff, like all of this stuff, because normal people are talking about this stuff. It's more, normal, right? It's more, it's going to be more accepted, and it's going to be unavoidable, and it's going to get interesting. I'm freaking out. So
see, you fit right in. You fit. There was a chair waiting for you, and there's a few others that will be on today's afternoon show. I'm thinking of 3 others. They don't even know who's coming yet. So we're going to keep that as a surprise. It's a 30-minute show. I don't know how they're going to get everything that I want to do in that 30 minutes, but there's next week and the week after. But all of this has become more readily available because Dana has come in here. Max is coming here. Russell Johnson's been with me for 15 years. He's been looking for the light to expose people. I mean, she's all the way in New York, so we keep going in other states, other countries. We go to Vegas. Kendra has been with us forever. She fits right in. She understands the language.
That's what he's sitting here telling you. You fit right in.
She
You fit
fits
right in.
right in.
You fit right in.
I mean,
and
Fit
you're like,
right in.
and it's there, and there are different ways of explaining it, but it's all at the end of the day the same message because it's right there in front of you. Right. But you got to be coordinated to do it.
got to be in alignment.
Yeah.
Well,
and
you
you'll
realize
be
how I blend in
surprised-
with this painting?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you'll be surprised too when you look at videos how many times you'll see little orbs. And like me, I went to school for journalism. I do paranormal investigations. I debunk first. I always try to debunk it where there's no other explanation. And you'll be surprised how many videos that I have that you see orbs and you can't. Yeah, I'll see my cats playing with them, my dog barking at it.
Your dog barks a lot.
Look, she turns around.
You know what
I've got the crew turning around saying, what'd she just say?
What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go to a cafe, and we're going to do a segment called Alien Cafe. And we're going to go either to a Starbucks or something. We're going to set you up this way, just exactly the way you are. And we're going to ask people in the cafe, come here, can you tell me about your alien experience? And see how many will step
Okay,
forward.
or maybe even a bar that I know the owner of a place, that I know that they have activity there.
Even better. Even better. So these are the things to look forward to. You know how my mind works.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Maya, super nice to meet you. We're going to see you in a little bit.
It was nice to meet you too. You all seem awesome. I love the show.
Thank you.
We're all
And
crazy.
very normal. And very
We're
normal.
normal crazy.
Or Abby.
Happy normal.
Normal.
Bye, Maya. Wow, how you meet people is always amazing.
It's amazing. And we didn't even get into the poems and the writings and stuff. She wants to give some for the magazine to print as well. She has pictures, she has paintings. She's an actress in real life. She's actually in the movies. So more to come. But I just wanted to see if it would work. Because I want to do the Alien Cafe. I think that that's in your future. This may become an Alien Cafe.
Do you realize that I'm blending in with this picture, by the way?
Are you?
Did you realize
As
the
long
colors
as-
of the
Well,
picture
your-
and my
your
dress
outfit- your
are
outfit
totally
and
blending in with
Well,
this?
if you-
And actually, my hair is blending. I'm like
If you
morphing into your
disappear,
painting, Dana.
if you disappear and the mic is on the chair, we're all going to say, okay, what's going on?
I'm like just looking at the pictures, thinking I'm kind of morphing into your painting. All
She's
of it. Look
morphing
at
into
her.
your
She's like,
painting.
yeah.
I love it.
The woo is within you.
The woo is you.
The woo
All
is
right.
you.
Let's take a commercial break so we can set up for the next set. We bring Dana and talk to Dana a little bit.
All right.
I have another thing I want to try, so.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back, live from La Mesa.
Looking for a special treat this Valentine's Day? Come join the pack at Sinful Crepes for hot love. Sweet or savory, every dish tells its own delicious story. Indulge in our signature gourmet crepes, handcrafted to perfection. Sinful Crepes. We're open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit us at 1050 East Gateway Boulevard 103, Boynton Beach, Florida.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy light bites, a drink, entertainment, networking. Ticket donations $36. Sponsorship opportunities available. May 12th, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 6450 North Federal Highway, Boca Raton, Florida 33487.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Come join us tomorrow, February 26, 2026, at Tiki Coffee and Desserts for coffee, desserts, and good company. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Café show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. You be you, NTU, fishgallery.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back, and we want to take a second here. So we're going to hand it off to Max because I want people to see what we see. Even I can't see too much because of the lights, but I want people to see what we see going on around us. So flash it over to Max.
Hi, welcome to La Mesa in Boca. And we are behind the scenes. I'm sitting back here with my camera, drinking my very tasty matcha latte. And, oh right, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Max Duckworth, and I'm joined by all the interns back here. This is super fun. So wait, we're gonna come around here to Raina, who's working on, what are you working on?
I'm editing a video, a day in a life video of the interns.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, we're going to go back here. Gordon, what are you working on?
Keeping an eye on the stream.
Okay, cool. All right. Ella, what do you got for us? Editing. Okay, editing what? Anything in particular? Ooh, okay, cool. A video. So, and then you guys just came back from talking about, hang on. But they were out promoting the event that's coming up, May 12th. The event for the foundation. And then this is my favorite part. So wait, hang on, come back here. This is where all the fun buttons are.
Fun buttons.
And all the fun wires that I'm always afraid I'm going to trip over. And here, I'm going to pass this off to you guys for a second. If you can just tell us really quick what your work, like give us a quick rundown. Like, what's this box? What are all these buttons? And like, what is going on with this crazy sound thing?
Because I know that if you gave them the mic, they'd hear themselves, so it'd be a little hard. So for Kendra, we had to actually have a live performance, so we have her audio separate from everything else we have here. But I'm very proud of them. They're doing a great job. They did most of this by themselves, so it allowed me to kind of design the set that you see behind them over there. But yeah, no, this is pretty much our compact setup to actually be able to live stream out here. It's one of the things that we teach a lot of our interns who are coming in for the interns program or the foundation program, because this is real world experience, learning how to problem solve, learning how to set this kind of equipment together, how the equipment talks to each other, and how we're able to actually have a vMix call, which you saw earlier, and have two different people talk from two different areas, and makes it so that way we can actually shoot anywhere in the world. So even if you're in Boston or if you're in New York, we can actually be in a restaurant and still talk to you. So it's actually really, really cool. I think it's fun, and I'm very proud of the crew we have today for doing everything they did and learning as much as they have in the short time span that they've been here. So this is really cool. Music is always amazing to have, so I'm very grateful for Kendra. I'm very grateful for La Mesa for allowing us to be here, and I think it's a great experience. And I'm talking a lot, so I'm going to hand the microphone back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And so hang on. So this is what it looks like behind us. This is what we're seeing. But now, all right, so I'm going to bring you back to pass it back over to Freddie.
All right, there you have it. And there you have it. The nice thing about everything that goes around us is that we don't just do a shoot. It's not just Dawn and I sitting up here and bringing a guest. There's a whole bunch of things that go back there as well. And I got to thank Linda, because Linda's been with me since the beginning of time when we started this. And you never thought in, 18, 20 years, when we started in a room that had no light bulbs at a radio station, that it would turn into this. And we got people doing production on one side, we got magazines, we got social media on the other side, we have all sorts of things, commercials being done on site. Just to let you know, the AMP Media Futures, if you come out on the 12th, have a chit chat with one of these kids. Let them tell you what they're going through, because if you think it's easy doing this, you come on down, I'll sit down, I'll watch you do it. This is very difficult to accomplish. I just wanted to point that out for them. Okay. All right? All right, now, next thing on the agenda, we're going to be talking to Dana Sardano. I like to leave her for last.
Yeah, why?
Because she likes to be the anchor, yes?
Okay, before I do that, when you look around this room, and Max took the mic around,
yeah,
what do you think?
Well, as I was expressing with Linda, I cannot believe in all the years that it's grown to this. You see, you don't understand what I've been through to get here, and I don't expect you to. But you guys make this happen. That kid right there, Gato, I call him Gato, Andrew Garcia, he's just at another level. He sees things that I can't see anymore. He sees things and explains to me, this is what I'm going to do. And you know what I say? Yes. But what do I see? I see the future, man. I see that we have a shot because everything that's going bad around us, you got to come in this room for 20 minutes and just sit. And this crew will be leading the future. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm all in. I got their back. I'm all in on it.
It's just remarkable to see them because sometimes we'll go on remote and we take just a few and we leave some back at the studio because there's so many and not all of them engaged. This specific crew, every single one is engaged. And Brooklyn's graduating and Andrew went through this program and graduated with us. Sydney's graduating. Anyone else graduating on this crew?
Sophia graduated.
So before us. Jalen's been with us since graduation. Josh graduated with us.
Victoria graduated, right? You're graduating in the master's program.
Getting her master's in August.
In a master's program. So she's even gone beyond, and she's going to be helping us head the May 12th campaign.
But
and other
truly, I
campaigns.
look around, I go, how did this become my
I'm
life?
going to tell
It's
you.
amazing.
Don't ask me what I see, because you took 4 years to come and join this party. What do you see?
I mean, like I said, I look around and I say, this is so much bigger than me, than you, than even you say, let's go. It's a life of its own. It's an entity unto itself, and it just grows. And I don't even know how it happens every day, but every day we show up and it just keeps growing.
And we're going to be doing a movie because Czech wants to make a movie. She's the first person that actually takes me serious.
She's probably come the furthest right now.
Yep. She's written the script and everything else.
And Brooklyn, too.
And Brooklyn, but I'm going to be changing stuff. I got Kendra in the movie.
Actually, all of them have
Dana
come
in the
so
movie.
far.
I got all sorts of people in the movie.
All right, let's talk to Dana before we wrap this up.
You in the movie?
I'm down with whatever you guys throw at me.
How are you, Dana?
I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you for my gift, by the way. You know where I put it?
Where'd you put it?
On the table over there where they're doing the production. I told them, keep your eye on the ball.
Nice. Nice. When Wendy was here on Wednesday, she told Freddie that he had the energy of Merlin. There was that magical sort of magician feel, but he had the vision and was able to balance all of the pieces and do it do it with authority but stillness at the same time. Those are my words, but that's the feel that I get. And so I have a sphere. It's Merlinite, which isn't a common crystal, and it's Merlinite. You had to have it, and it's really about that intuition and bringing the vision to manifesting it into reality, and you had to have it, so it's yours now. And what I would like to see.
Wait, what was that?
You know, I make fun of the words. Because everybody's like manifestation and alignment and spirituality, and it gets me a little. So when I say the words that I'm forced to say, because there aren't other words, I'm always like,
don't make words make you turn into Mary Kate Olsen.
But I have to show my irreverence somehow. So a deeper voice and an eye roll helps with that. So I won't say manifestation. I'll be like manifestation. Yeah. So you know that I know that you know that I know that it's ridiculous. But anyway, the Merlinite is part of that. The energy of bringing the vision to life, that intuition and that connectedness to universal wisdom. So when you find somebody that you see that they carry a similar vision to you, because I see some similarities here, then you will pass it on to somebody else. And that's how crystals are shared.
Wow. I didn't expect that. And then you ask why we picked her to MC? Ain't no question about it. I mean, not you. I mean, in general terms. All right. So tonight, this afternoon, you're going to be doing Lights in the Night.
Yes.
Taking it to another level. Yes. And it's funny because I'm bringing in more and more people at that level. And I was talking to Max during the week, and there are questions and videos that they're working on that we're going to hit you guys with. And we're going to try to stump you. We're going to maybe even introduce an alien and see if you recognize them.
I'll be like, brother, I missed you.
It's like that scene in one of the scary movies. He was like, oh, we pee out of our fingers.
Kendra fits right in.
Like I told you, she fits right in.
I love it.
Kendra could tell you all about it.
And then the president in that movie, he's like, oh, I do too.
We pee through our fingers.
Do we have time for me to share with you a supernatural
story? Yes, you wanted to tell us a story. Yes.
So I want to share a supernatural story that just happened to me, and That I figure why no better time than the present. So I happen to live on some very interesting ley lines. There's like a vortex. I live on a nature preserve, and there's a vortex, a portal, really, behind my house. So I get a lot of really bizarre energies come through my house, and I happen to know a lot of magical people who are able to help me understand, clear what needs to be cleared, so on and so forth. My bedroom is a very safe space because I have cats, and anybody who's got cats and understands how this works, they transmute the energy. Like, you see videos where they like scare the energy off, so that my bedroom always feels really super safe and really super nice until my husband starts snoring, and every once in a while I go downstairs. So a few weeks ago I had to go downstairs and sleep on the couch because my husband is loud, and the cats are like playing field hockey under my bed. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but whatever, I couldn't sleep. So I go downstairs, and something happened in my dream state when I closed my eyes on the couch because the area was very open. It's very open, again, right on the preserve. Cats are upstairs, and I could feel the energy. And behind my eyelids, I could see, it felt very chaotic, very impish. And at one point, I was dreaming, I was awake, I'm making the story too long, but I felt something holding me down, and I woke up, and I was really, really freaked out. So whatever, it was isolated, told my friends about it. They're like, you got an energy, you got to clear it out. We did that or whatever. So last night, same thing, husband snoring, cats playing field hockey under the bed, and I go and I lay on the couch, and I could feel the cats jumping around, playing around. My eyes are closed, I'm half awake. And then I feel somebody lay down behind me, like spoon me, and I open my eyes, not a cat, not a human, nothing. I'm like, okay. Oh, so I wasn't scared because it didn't feel scary because I'm really sensitive, so I could like feel whatever. So, but it felt impish. That's the only way I could explain it, like kind of trickstery, but not in a scary way. So I don't know if you guys noticed, when I got here, I sat outside and I was exchanging audios with my witchy friends, and I had two, Wendy and Michelle, actually, you know both of them. And they were sending me messages about what it felt like. And they were like, there's nothing scary in your house. Something is coming from that portal in the woods, and it's coming in, and it's just really taken with your light and your family's light. And it's going to inject itself into your experience if you don't. And I think it was, her name? Maya. I keep wanting to call her Marja because of J. I don't know what her mother was thinking. But anyway,
that's what she said.
Maya was saying you have to protect yourself. And so I know what I have to do. I have to clear my house and protect myself and all that. But this energy, I could feel it in my home. And what I think happens is many of us, especially those who have an extra sort of light or spark, these energies are attracted. These beings show up, sometimes in thought form, sometimes it's heavy, depending on what you're aligned with. But because we don't know, we don't understand, that's why I'm glad we're talking about these things, it just kind of gets on them, and it affects their experience, and they think it's them, and it's not. So it's really important to be able to understand the energy. But that happened in my house, and my cats were too busy upstairs playing field hockey to be downstairs and protect me from that energy.
So let me get this, somebody was spooning you?
So like some sort of incubus-y, succubus-y sort of thing.
Octopussy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Keeping it Bahan
wait a
tradition.
minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait,
now I'm confused. What?
That's my concept.
What's an octopussy type of thing?
No. There's the incubus and the succubus, and basically
somebody was succubuxing you?
They come into their energies that come in, and they've been known to seduce people in their sleep. This is over. You hear stories about it throughout the years. So it had that sort of feel that it was trying to get into. I hear myself, by the way. Like, I know I sound like a nutbag, but they try to get into your energetic field, and then the energy sort of attach themselves to you, and then it can affect your energetic field. So it felt not nice, but it didn't feel scary. I woke up immediately. I'm like, oh, who's there? Oh, nobody.
Have you ever thought of moving?
No,
She just moved there.
No, this is my life. Doesn't matter where I go. Doesn't matter where I go.
So wait a minute, hold on. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. What the
No, it's not my house.
There's somebody all over her body?
It's a thing. It's impish. It's sucky. Like an octopus has
Sucky?
suckers on it.
Oh,
like sucky, like teaching you sucky.
It's called a succubus or an incubus. You never even heard of the...
I saw the movie Incubus.
Okay, what was it about?
It was a demon.
So just like how they're rebuilding the homes in the Palisades.
Yeah.
I was driving through there the other day. It looks like a third world country, by the way. But they're building their new houses with wood, and I'm like, Did we
Why?
not even?
Yeah.
I'm I'm turning into Italian right now.
Yeah.
Like, did you not?
Did you not just learn from this
What
experience?
have we not learned? But I heard that there's now a coating, like this anti-flammable coating that you can put over your house, even if you are building with wood, that makes it not flammable. So in application to this conversation, is there a certain like coating? Can
Yes.
you coat your house with like salt or Himalayan salt or something like that to
Yes.
fully guard yourself so your house becomes like a maximum security house?
Yes, but what happens is you could do that, but it's a constant paying attention to the energy and cleansing the energy. So depending on who you are, like I remember back in the day, and I had little issues, and I had a gallery at some point, and some weird stuff would come through, and people would be like, "Oh, put a broom over your door, or put water under your bed, or put, like you said, like salt." But everybody's different. For me, I'm very, very serious about intention. Now I'm aware that something that I didn't invite came into my home.
Yeah.
So when I go home, I'm going to be very clear.
Is it still there?
Likely.
So let me get this right. This is like the Exorcist in your house?
No, that's wrong. It's
but that's the way it started.
You
with
have
the
to say it
chair.
3 times, right?
Yeah, wrong. Yeah.
That's
Thrice.
another movie.
You are wrong thrice. No, it's really about, a lot of times it's about alignment. So if, like, my husband grew up in a haunted house, and it was a very dysfunctional environment, so it only expanded the energy of whatever darkness, sorry, I talk with my hands, whatever darkness was in there. For me, my house is a pretty light energy, a pretty high vibration. So whatever it was, it's just kind of attracted to that vibration.
But hold on, because it didn't affect him. So it's not the house.
No, it's me. He's hanging out with
you.
me. Yeah, with like, ooh, hey,
So let's go back to the example of the movies. If it attaches one person,
yes,
it doesn't attach the house. It's not like you walk in and all the chairs are stacked up, like
no, not yesterday.
So the house is not possessed.
No,
but there's an incubus.
I said incubus because it got into bed with me. I'm saying
it got into bed with you.
I'm saying
listen.
Don't think I don't see the mocking look in
You
tone.
gotta love a ghost.
Yeah, you gotta love a ghost.
I love a ghost.
But you don't think we have things in our studio?
Oh my God, your studio is wrought
it
with
begins.
energies.
Ain't nobody incubus in me.
I didn't say they're incubus in you. I said you.
Do they incubus
how
you?
many things?
So is there like an anti-spooning thing that you can do?
Anti-spooning.
All I have to do is
She's anti-spooning.
I have to be very clear.
You want to be a fork or a knife?
Yeah. Tell it. If you
We're gonna
spoon
rumble
me
you
one
and
more
I.
time, I'm gonna give you the knife.
No,
Tell
you
it
just
that.
you gotta
Tell it
bring
that.
it to the left a little bit.
Hey, Chad, we
Tell
can
it
use
that.
this for the movie. She wants to be a fork and not a spoon.
I'm so glad I shared this with you guys. I'm so glad I felt like I was in a safe, supportive space.
I feel
that
like
I could share my experiences
I'm
without
feeling
being
the
mocked.
hairs in the back of my neck going up right now.
You know,
I think there's something following you.
No, it's one of those things. It was like a bug light. So it felt like it could come into my light. However, I am a sovereign being. I'm able to say, hey, you're not welcome here. You know, it's the middle, like now I'm going to go home before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to be very clear. Like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And then that's it and that's all. But if people have different rituals, Wendy would come in with, domino, you come in with the sage. And that's not how, it's just being clear in your intention.
Yeah, but
you're not
sometimes
welcome
I think
here.
we're clear on our intention, but they still stay.
Hold it. I have equipment that I want to set up in your bedroom. Where's Brooklyn? Where was it we were going to go?
I think we just need to call Ghostbusters.
No. We have it.
We have Brooklyn.
We have Brooklyn. Where do we have that equipment that we can go at night and see the ghosts? And all?
It's at her house.
Okay, can we go to your place, hook everything up?
That means I have to sleep with a bra on. Because we can't have any kind of accidents.
Well, you can sleep however you want. The cameras will be all around you.
gotta
we
put some
have
pants
our own,
on.
We could do it for like a weekend and see what happens. No?
More to come.
Oh, we gotta film this.
More to come.
You are so exciting. Now I'm ready to rock and roll here.
We're going to talk about this.
You're like a Thunderball, another Bond movie.
Not like Octopussy, but a Thunderball.
You're like Thunderball.
I don't know what that is. All right. Good stuff. Dana today at 2:30 and Lights in the Night. Kendra, you're always welcome.
Oh, thank
to
you.
join any of these alien shows because you look like
Okay.
a shoe with Cinderella missing a foot. Oh, the other way around.
I mean, I personally don't believe in aliens, but I don't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
They're just with their ears on the headphones.
You
You
are-
should have seen their head just went like that.
You are
Yes.
you are very close to boundaries there. I'm gonna tell you because not all of you is normal. Just saying.
You're just spiritual, faithful.
Yeah, that's all part of it.
All part of the good stuff. All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Ready to wrap it up.
All right, join us. Lights in the Night with Dana, Max, and Russell today at 2:30 back at the studio. Huge thank you to La Mesa for those of you that are celebrating Good Friday. Have a happy Easter. Many blessings to you, and to those of you celebrating Passover. Happy holidays to you as well. I got goosebumps. It is a week of faith
I feel
and hope.
fingers on my neck.
So
I'ma
as I
tell you
said
something.
last night, spend some time with someone you love this weekend, and we'll see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Café is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Café on Facebook at the Brooklyn Café TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.